Hello, happy Vlogmas day 11. This video is real time, so it's happening today, Monday. Yesterday, woke up in the hotel room, got some brunch.
Can we do the custom omelet? Mushrooms, onions with jack cheese.
All right. We have decided that we're just full robing it at every moment right now.
Do everything in your robe.
Everything. Do everything in your robe. And then shot the video that I needed to shoot for my main channel. We just shot the intro shots of the video that's going up on my main channel, and it ended up looking really good. This is such a cool little setup, and it is exactly what I envisioned, and it's super cute, and I'm excited. Now I'm sitting here right now in real time talking to you guys. Well, not real time because this isn't like live right now, but it's like today, like Monday. I'm just trying to get caught up on the vlogs because that day kind of set me back a little bit. It's interesting trying to vlog and do your main channel at the same time. I will tell you that. This whole vlog thing is amazing, and I'm loving doing the daily vlogs, and I'm definitely not stopping Vlogmas, but it's very interesting trying to do it at the same time as you shoot for your main channel, because shooting a video that is like a more produced video takes time. It's time to shoot, and it takes time to edit. So there's just so many hours in a day, but I'm getting it done. I do not want to miss a day of Vlogmas. I am like so into this right now, and so I just thought I'd sit here and get something up for you guys. So what I did is I went on Snapchat and I asked you guys to send in some questions, and I've gotten some really good questions so far. I'm going to be reading them off. I just realized that I have some new ones coming in here too. So thank you guys for sending in questions, and let's get into them. Sarah Bippin asked me, what piece of jewelry can you not live without? And that's definitely the jewelry that my mom gave me. Her dad gave her jewelry, and I get asked actually this a lot, like about my rings. A lot of people ask like, where did you get this or that ring? And most of the rings that I wear are from my mom. Her dad gave them to her when she turned 25. That one on my middle finger is sapphire, and that's actually my birthstone as well. The circle one on my middle finger is a ruby ring from my mom's dad as well, given to her. These rings are probably about, ooh, come back to focus, probably about 30 years old. If I'm gonna be wearing jewelry all the time on my hands and seeing them all the time like this, I just wanna be reminded of good things like my mom and family and stuff like that. This question comes from M Money. Just wondering if you'd ever make a video teaching how to paint. That would be so lovely. If not, could you show us some of the artwork you've created? My art that I do myself is more abstract art, so I don't teach it. Abstract art is a little bit harder to teach, and I really am just playing with colors when I do it. But this is one of them. It's just a bunch of different colors, all kind of like put together on this canvas. And this one is just a lot more blues. I love playing with blues. Blues is like the most relaxing color ever. This one just reminds me of like rushing water, and I really like it. It's very soothing. Duh! I almost dropped it. Trying to make a thumbnail. I almost dropped it. Oh shoot, it comes from, I don't know the name because I screenshotted it and it was a picture, and it's an adorable picture of this person underneath a blanket, but I don't know what the username is. Hi Karen, my question is, what do you do to handle stress and anxiety around deadlines? There's always going to be stress and anxiety. I mean, this is the thing. The easy thing to say is don't procrastinate it. And yes, 100%, don't procrastinate it. But sometimes you don't have enough time to not procrastinate. So if, you know, you just organize yourself, think ahead, realize that you don't have time to be tired, and to just kind of push yourself. Allow yourself to see the end game too, like know that once you turn it in, you can take a break and reward yourself. Be like today when I turned in my video after editing all night and all morning, I was like, okay, cool, like let's take like an hour break, and then we're gonna get back into everything that we need to do. So give yourself breaks, organize yourself, completing something and getting it done and being like, whoa, look at that, I did this, I'm done with this, I pushed through when I thought I couldn't do it. It's like the best feeling in the world. And Hendrix is throwing ornaments around. The next question comes from Otiliav. That's just wrong, but it's Otiliaav, but it says, what helps you find motivation and inspiration when wanting to create art and are stuck in a rut and can't seem to create? Whew. Just create something, even if it's not that great. Like, just create, and then once you get into the flow of creating, then more ideas start to flow. I go back and forth with that train of thought though, because I know for my main channel, I really am not happy when I create something that I'm not totally absolutely in love with, and I kick myself in the butt when I do something like that. I'm just like, why did I even upload it if I didn't like it that much? But then on my vlog channel now, I feel like just as long as I'm creating, then I'm happy. So it really just depends on what you're actually working on. But just start creating anything every day, whether it's you're working on a project that's not really doing anything like career-wise for you. Like for instance, this vlog channel, like I'm just doing it because this is a creative project for me. This is something that I can sit down and just talk to you guys and connect with you guys. And I'm doing it for no other reason but that. On my main channel, I'm doing it because one, I love it so much. I love creating things that are beautiful and not just things that are like, I'm vlogging and like running around all day. My videos that go on my main channel, I put a lot of thought and effort into them. Now I've noticed with this vlog channel, since I've been creating every single day, it's really pushing me and giving me this momentum to just think outside of the box every single day, think about things to create every single day, and it's really affecting kind of my whole life in a cool way, because it's keeping me like on all the time, which is really interesting. But it is like I'm constantly thinking about the next thing that I need to do, and it's really giving me momentum in every aspect of my life. It's draining and I'm tired, but it's cool. Sarah E. Kurt 88 asked me, what is your biggest pet peeve? I go through different phases of pet peeves, but my current pet peeve is when someone tells me to smile, especially if it's a man. Like if a man says to me like, smile hun, like, well, what's up? Like, be happy. Just put a smile on your face. Because, ugh, like the fact that women are looked at as creatures that are supposed to constantly just be like, everyone's happy, let's all just be good. Like, I am normally a happy person. I'm pretty optimistic. I'm pretty like have a light vibe to me and character, but if I don't feel like smiling for a day or two, or if I'm in a not a good mood, or if I'm sad, like, let it be. Allow this human being to be sad, because if a man walks into the room and he looks sad, mad, angry, whatever it might be, no one is gonna look at him and be like, smile, Jeff. Smile. No. Let me be mad for a second. The next question comes from Katie, and she says, what's your favorite type of dog? That type right there. The next question is from Sarah Carrot 88. I pronounced that totally wrong. She asked me the question and then it was deleted through Snapchat because I like went to go open it back up. But I remember the question. It said, do you have any advice for people who are just starting a channel? She said that she creates videos, but then she knows she could do better, so she deletes them. And this is something I've done before, so like I get it, but at some point you just need to start pushing through that, and don't always expect perfection from yourself. Create something that you want to do, and it's okay to like play around with it and then delete them at first until you find kind of what you're trying to do. But there's still times where I feel like I'm still figuring out, like I really am still figuring out what my style is. I feel like I definitely have learned a lot this past year and the year before, but it takes time to find your voice, to find your like feel, your look, your like, it just takes time to figure all that stuff out. So don't be so hard on yourself, and actually sometimes you'll be really surprised about the things that end up doing well that you didn't even really like that much, and you're like, oh whoa, people liked that, I did not really like that much. So you'd be surprised. So just put yourself out there and see what happens. The next question is from Kaylin Monroe, and she said, pasta or pizza? And whichever you choose, what is your favorite type? Definitely pizza, without a doubt. And my favorite type of pizza is any type of mushroom pizza, like a wild mushroom pizza with garlic and truffle. If there's truffle on my pizza, but if you watched a couple days ago a VLOGMAS, that pizza is my ultimate pizza. Truffle mushroom pizza with sage. Oh my god. Ooh, I just got this question and I'm so happy that I opened it, because I was starting to think about like wrapping it up and I wanted to answer just another question, and this I am so glad I just opened this question. This is the last one I'm gonna do. I was going to find like one or two more, but this is like a good last question to end on, and it's a longer one, so I'm going to read it. The question is from Rhiannon 8084. Hope you're still open, or it might be Rhiannon. Anyways, it says, hope you're still open to questions for your Q&A. What advice do you have for young girls or women struggling with body image? I have come a long way, but still struggle to accept my body on all days, and my body image is particularly low when I feel depressed about something unrelated. You always come across as confident in your body in loose or tight-fitting clothes. P.S. Thank you for your authenticity, positivity, and presence on your platform. I'm so genuinely happy for you and all that is coming your way. You deserve it. First of all, super sweet. Thank you for that little end message there. And second of all, body image. Oh my God, like what a thing. I have gone through a whirlwind to get to the point that I'm at today, and I'm not even at like the ultimate spot. We are all always going to struggle with body confidence, unfortunately. Like, we can sit here and say like, try to be confident, don't worry about anything, but like, it's just in us as human beings. Like, we just have these insecurities, and we have to understand that that's normal. Like, that it's something like just insecurities, you dealing with insecurities from time to time is okay, and it's something to like really look at and try to figure out, but don't be so hard on yourself about it unless it's gotten to the point where you're really struggling, to the point where it's like deep depression and you might be coming up with an eating disorder, or you might be dealing with an eating disorder. And if that's the case, then that's something that you need to look into and seek out help, because that's when insecurities have just pushed past a point of just the normal insecurities. We need to be more comfortable with sharing whatever on the internet, like sharing all parts of our bodies and not trying to like hide the parts that we don't think are the most beautiful or perfect. And I think that that's something that we can fall into really easily, but it gives people the wrong idea of what their body is supposed to look like. Like, all of these young girls that are probably on social media and they follow specific Instagram accounts where like the girls are just like literally stick skinny. Like, there's just no possible way that like people can look like that, like it, and they look like that, and that's amazing. But not all of us are gonna look like that, and that's totally okay, and we're all in it together. There's just so many more important things in life than worrying about like what you ate that day and how your thighs are looking bigger than normal. And you know, like, human connection and finding good people in your life and going outside and smelling the flowers and like walking on the beach, like, as cheesy as it sounds, like, those are the things in life that are important. And just make sure you have good people around you, and then you start really worrying less about your body and what people think about you, because who really cares? Like, at the end of the day, who fucking cares what your body looks like? Like, all I really freaking care about is what your heart looks like, and that you're a good person, and that you try to be the best person that you can be on the inside. Because yeah, some people might be beautiful and perfect on the outside, and we think that they are. We don't know what they're struggling with. We don't know what kind of people they have in their life, and let's just stop worrying about that kind of stuff. Let's just realize that life is so much richer than that, than just looking at people on the outside and judging them and judging ourselves. It's not worth it. All right, I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope you guys liked this video. Sorry if it was like slightly chaotic. I kind of answered the questions like right then, so sometimes it's hard to keep my train of thought perfectly. I like didn't prepare to answer the questions, obviously, like they were answered on the spot. Also, thank you guys so much for the love on that video that I posted the other day. Check your boobs out. I think that's get your boobs checked out, get your boobs checked. I can't remember what I titled it, but anyways, I got emotional in that video when getting an ultrasound on my boobs, and you guys were so sweet and so encouraging and made me feel so good in the comments. So I appreciate you so much, and I don't know how I got so lucky to have you guys as viewers. Like, you guys are freaking incredible. Like, words cannot even express how much I appreciate you guys. So just thank you for being there. It was really cool. All right, now I'm really gonna go. I love you guys so freaking much, and I will see you tomorrow.